Well, George, it's safe to see, since I don't remember my sophomore year geometry class, but I do remember the Battle of Blackwater back in Good. My question to you would be, you have a lot of great advice on your website about being a writer, starting out as a new writer, and other than not announcing deadlines ahead of time, what, during your experience writing dance, would you add that advice to new writers?
Well, look, my advice to a would-be writer that I gained by writing dance is, don't don't try to write something so gigantic. This is obviously my magnum opus. My work is remembered at all in the years and decades to come. It will be through this series. That being said, when I finish the series, and I intend to finish the series, I'm never going to do it again. I think I'm going to go back to writing some short stories and little standalone novels and the kind of things I did before this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of a challenge that I've taken on. My advice to would-be writers really remains the same. I mean, I borrow a lot from Robert A. Heinlein, whose 4 rules of writing, which you can find on the web anywhere, are I think, great rules to live by. I say in general that you have to write every day, and you have to read voraciously. Read not only the genres that you write, which may be in a crowd like this, fantasy and science fiction, but read other genres, read nonfiction, read history, read historical fiction, read westerns and mysteries, and see what people are doing in all these fields, see the techniques that they're using. You never know when you're going to learn something from it, and there are a lot of great writers out there. And then start with short stories. I mean, I get so many letters from young writers who are saying, I'm beginning my 8-part series of giant fantasy novels, and these people haven't published anything, they haven't written any before. That's like writing someone saying, I decided to take up rock climbing, and so I'm heading to the Himalayas. You don't climb Everest first. First, go upstate and climb Bear Mountain or something. And after you've done that, then climb Everest. But, build up quickly. Okay, another one from the back.
Welcome to Book Friendzy. Today we're with Ian Schnirman, resident expert on George R.R. Martin. Ian, can you tell me what is so special about George R.R. Martin?
He's probably the most interesting author I've ever read, and I've read more books than I can possibly count. And
how many of his books have you read?
I've read all of the ones in the series A Song of Ice and Fire, which this is the first book from. And I've also read a couple of his short stories and other short story collections, which are some very strange and dark pieces.
Would you say the series is your favorite?
Yeah, that or his short story Meat House Man.
What's your opinion of the TV version?
It's about as good as the TV version is going to get. It's impossibly difficult to translate so much detail and background and political aspects into a TV show. There's just so much maneuvering that's never spoken about, so you can't really turn that into dialogue.
And would you say the series is a good place to start for George R.R. Martin?
Yeah, it's the place to go, pretty much, overall.
Any other things you'd like to add about him?
He's an extremely interesting author to read. That's about it.
Yeah. You were pretty stoked to meet him, I'm sure.
Yeah, he's a fun guy, very nice to talk to, and really down to earth.
I better get to helping Chip. He's doing all the lifting himself. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.